everyone knows that your newsfeed is the people you connect to. And when sociologists think about our relationships, our ties, they think about close ties and weak ties. So your close ties are, the 5 to 7 people you are in very close touch with, your mom, your partner, your child, people who Facebook doesn't change your relationship with them at all because you fundamentally know where they are and what they're doing. What Facebook does is strengthen your weak ties. Facebook does change your relationship and your awareness of your college roommate. Someone's nodding. Haven't talked to my college roommate in a while either, right? Your college roommate, the person from your hometown, the person who works at your last company. And because Facebook enables you to hear more voices in a day than you otherwise would hear by far, Facebook actually broadens the number and the types and diversity of news sources you hear. And so in your news feed every day, it's not just one news outlet, it's not just 5 people, it's a much broader array. And on average, that means people are exposed to more views rather than less. We also are really proud of some of the things we've done in the election. So one thing that's very core to our mission is people voting. We believe in giving people voice. We've worked on this for 8 years in the US. We've worked on it for the last couple internationally.
We actually have a slide of this.
Yeah, so through the primary, this part of our election cycle and the general, doing this, encouraging people to register to vote. We've registered almost 2 million people, slightly over 2 million people so far. And it's also worth noting that of Facebook users, 50% are Democrat and 50% are Republican. And so we really believe that we can help people register to vote and increase political participation, and that will be good for everyone, not just in the US, but around the world.
Yeah.
It's also really cool what's happening between elected representatives and people on Facebook. So every member of Congress now has a Facebook page, Facebook presence. That wasn't true a couple years ago, and increasingly they're using Instagram. Elise Stefanik is someone I admire a lot. She's the youngest elected member of the US Congress. She's a Republican from New York. As part of her election, she made a public promise that she would post every vote, every controversial vote. She was going to explain it directly to people on Facebook, and she's been doing it. When she needs to explain a vote, she gets on Facebook and explains it directly to her constituents. And so that tie of giving people a direct way to hear from and communicate about and with their elected officials, we think increases transparency and is good for the political debate.
Yeah.